I come from a time and a place where when I grew up, it was landlines. You know, if my homeboys and them didn't have no phone, I had to ride my bike to their crib. You know what I'm saying? They can cut YouTube off today. Word of mouth is going to spread regardless if you got whatever it is that you got. So all that YouTube fame and shit, man, get that jealousy out your heart, man. You know, put in the leg work that you got to put in, man. You know, and stop the bullshit. You know, get back to the basics. Everybody need to get back to the basics, which is dogs and promoting dogs in a good light. You know, the bottom line to this is everybody's so worried about the next man. Instead of being worried about the next man, how about you focus on your own shit? You know, better your program. Do whatever it is you got to do. You know, I'm kind of starting to see that, like, it's a jealousy thing. Like, oh, I bred to a champion, or I bred to a proven dog. I bred my unproven bitch to a proven dog, so I'm better than you. Like, that don't make you better than me at all. It's like, if you didn't put in the work for this weight pulling champion, what makes you better than the next man that's breeding his shit? You didn't put the work or the time in behind that dog to make yourself feel any better than the next person. That's all I'm getting at. And like I said, people sitting here talking about buying dogs off YouTube and biting a rope and this and that. It's a proven fact. You can go back on YouTube and look at it right now. Hawaiian Punch Kennels. So-called, allegedly, because I don't know, that he's a peddler. But the same person that's talking shit about peddlers bought a dog from a peddler. His so-called best bitch came from a peddler. Make it make sense. Make this make sense. It's like a hilarious hypocrite. The joke's on you, buddy. Hawaiian Punch Kennel was known for selling dogs on YouTube. And somebody bought a dog from Hawaiian Punch Kennels off of YouTube. Come on, bro. How do you try to down the next person about what they got going on and how they representing their dogs by tug of war or spring pole showing that they dogs is working? And the Hawaiian Punch didn't even show you that. He had two dogs, not two dogs, but he had dogs in the video, and he was taking a picture of the dog, a video of the dogs, and just talking about the dogs and where they came from, what they was off of, talking about paperwork. He didn't show you nothing. He showed you some solid bulldogs that he had up for stud and puppies off of. And people bought them. And now they breeding off of peddlers' pedal dogs. I don't get it, bro. I mean, I don't want to get it. It is what it is. But all this extra shit, you know, proving this and proving that, man, I could give two fucks about that shit. You know what I'm saying? What I know for a fact is that I got good dogs. I'm showing my dogs in a good light. You know, I want other people to be able to enjoy it with me. You know, shout out to all the one-man army kennels. All the people that's out here running around with they dogs and they ain't got no crew. You know, shout out to them. The ones that ain't whining about it. The ones that ain't whining. I don't have a crew to run with. Like, shout out to them, bro. Keep doing y'all thing, man. You know, because there's a lot of jealous people out here that's mad and upset because my man Thompson created his little circle of people that he deal with, and we promoting dogs, and we having a little success with it. Like I said, I got a couple puppies for sale. I'm locked in with 2 people. I got 3 of them gone. I'm keeping 3 of them. You know, call me what you want. But I want other people to enjoy this with me. So I'm starting my squad. Squad up. You know, if you ain't running with your crew or whoever you came in with, that's on you. How about y'all get y'all shit together? That's not on me. That's not on Thompson. That ain't got nothing to do with us. Like I said, I ain't gonna put their names out there, but shout out to y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about. When y'all get y'all pups, I hope y'all enjoy it. Just as much as I'm enjoying it. Just as much as everybody else who got dogs from Thompson, or, you know, the couple dogs that I let go to the circuit, which was 3 dogs. I still got 4 of them on my yard right now. You know? Shout out to the crew, man. You know, y'all boys need to get y'all shit together, you know what I'm saying? Take the thong off and put on the boxers. Don't put on the briefs, because them still hug your ass too tight like a pair of panties. Put on some boxers, man. Get your shit together. Stop fucking crying and whining about the next man and his crew and his camp and what they got going on, because your shit ain't the same. And if champion really meant something, you wouldn't be over there sitting on them puppies the way you sitting on them. So evidently champion don't mean shit. Don't mean a damn thing. Sick of hearing this shit about this, that, and the third, or some shit that don't fucking matter. People just trying to have fun with their animals, man. Yeah, it's a competition, it's competitive, or whatever, but man, step your shit up. You can't get mad at a person that actually took the time out, to look at pedigrees and look at dogs and put a formula together to create the dogs that they created that's giving them a little bit of success. That's all I was saying about the formula, the drawing board. It's like, you look at the paperwork, you look at the dog. If the dogs reflect the papers, you know, you do what you got to do, you know, to keep the formula going. Papers don't mean shit to people that ain't got papers. Like I said, I look at the papers for what they is. My guide, my map, to be able to put dogs together the way I like them to be put together. Some of the greatest dog men in history, I look at peds all the time. And the same people that people glorify and say, oh, he got this and he got that, they had a formula behind the shit that they was doing. Go look at it. Some of the tightest bred shit you ever seen. But there's a formula to it. It ain't just me slapping this and me slapping that and, oh, I got this. No, it's a formula behind it. My man Thompson did some leg work to create that Onyx dog, to create that Calico dog, that Bloody Mary dog, the Tonka dog, the Black Mary dog. It was time, effort, and a formula put behind that to get them dogs. And y'all need to wake up and pay attention, man. Because all this shit that y'all dreaming about, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the perfect dream, it would be perfect. But in the world where there's challenges and shit, that is far from perfect. Shit you got to do, leg work you got to put in. You know, the formula that's got to get put together to be able to put the great dog together. If it wasn't for the so-called breeder, where would you get these dogs from? Where would you be able, we wouldn't be talking about the great dog today if it wasn't for the breeder or the peddler, whichever way you want to go with it, however you want to call it. Wouldn't be these great dogs today to talk about. There was a formula behind shit that people was doing. And like I said, the best, the best, the best, the best. If that was the case, it'd be a yard full of scatterbred best the best. But when I look at peds and I look at shit that people got going on, I don't see that. So that can't be the norm. It might work somewhere, but it ain't a lot of that shit out here that's working like that at a high clip. And like I said, people do 3-way, 4-way crosses, and then somewhere within that pedigree, it's a dog that match up for that next breeding when they do the 5th breeding or the 4th breeding to go back to whatever the main shit was or is. Like I said, I've never seen a bunch of scatterbred best to best. You know, I'm no guru though. I ain't been to so-and-so yard and so-and-so yard and, you know, over here and over there. I haven't traveled those many, many miles to see that. And at the end of the day, I like what I like. I got what I like. You know, you be happy with what you got. Like what you got. Be happy with what you got. But it's a lot of y'all that ain't happy, that pretend to be happy, and you ain't really happy. I don't want to make this no super long video. But the shit is just annoying, man. It's really annoying. It's like, grow up, man. You know, if you got a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying, reach out and address the issue, man. You know, I come at people like men, and then they bitch up like bitches. So the bottom line is, man, if you ain't ready for the smoke, man, shut up. Stay in your lane. Do what it is that you do. I'm not a person that back down. I'm not a person that's going to be played on, fronted on. I'm not a bitch, bro. There's no pussy between my legs. I ain't never been, bro, I don't want to get up here and sound like, oh, he trying to be super cocky and this. It ain't about that. I'm a man, bro. And I'm not going to be disrespected, bro. I don't give a fuck where we at. Internet, in my face, around the corner, different states. Bro, I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. And if you tried to reach out to me and you tried to get a dog from me and you didn't check out to be able to get that dog from me, bro, it's reasons why you didn't get the dog. And you know them reasons, like I know them reasons. Just respect the game for what it is, bro. I ain't got time to be getting caught up in nobody else's shit because you want to be out here trying to prove something about something being proven. And it ain't even the fact that you can or can't. It's just that y'all don't know how to go about it. You know, y'all try to be, man, this ain't fucking 1950, man. This ain't the 40s. This ain't the 30s. You motherfuckers need to act like it's 2021. Because that's where we at. And I'm out.